Genesis. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within. I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling out.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Miami Dolphins. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Come on, set. Take the Pittsburgh. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. Check 50. Check 50.
This is Marlon Mack, third-year running back. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Now Brissett. Throw complete there, Rodgers. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there for Indy. 54 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. Brissett sets to throw it. Campbell making the catch. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally down at the 9-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run here with Mack. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack, his 6th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Rosen and the Dolphins now with a first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Watch twist. Watch. Hey, foxtrot. Safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Switch. Hey, alert. 49. Check 49. Watch the safety creep. Hey, alert. Greystone travel.
This is Kenyon Drake, the 4th-year man from Alabama. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Spot. No. Hey, Haywood.
On 2nd down, it's Drake.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Here's Rosen to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing. defense, because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Now Rosen. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Rosen on 1st and 10. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The catches like that, that's what the Dolphins envisioned when they took Gesicki high in the second round a season ago. He did have 22 catches as a rookie, but did not find the end zone. Certainly feels more comfortable wearing number 88, his old college number, after sporting 86 as a rookie. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that, because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Hey, Charlie!
They want to go to the air again with Rosen. And that's intercepted. It's Darius Leonard, the 2018 Defensive Rookie of the Year. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. He was looking for Parker that time. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back?
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Taco Charlton able to record his 5th sack of the season. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Here's Brissett. And the pressure gets to him again. Charles Harris. He's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Gun, Brissett. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end.
Watch Mike. I'm here all day.
Brissett to throw for it on 4th. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. It was a safety, Rashad Jones, that time, who was able to break up the play.
No surprise. They try to throw the ball on 4th down, but it gets batted down. They don't pick it up.
Well, a little football 101. When you're going toward that quarterback, you see he's going to start to throw. Get your hands up, right?
Get your hands up, affect the play, and then everyone get your hands up. When the ball gets to the receiver, moment of truth, knock it away.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run with Drake. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
They brought in the heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation, and sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running, it's Drake. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Rosen just getting the snap off at 1. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Kenny Moore that time there on the coverage.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Faking the give to Drake, now Rosen. Pressure comes and down goes Rosen. Nick Perry in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. 4th down, here's Rosen. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. That's sacked by the DN, Danico Autry. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. We're set from the gun on 3rd. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now Brissett on 4th down. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Charles Harris. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do.
Right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Keep it up,
On 2nd and 11 now. Rosen under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Darius Leonard in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 3rd and long here for Rosen. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
Monday. Hey, wahoo! Hey, watch it. Under 10. Punk, Monday.
Here we go on 4th down with Rosen. And it is incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided there was a time to be aggressive.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Mitch on Ryan. Just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. On play action, Brissett under pressure again, and down he goes again. Taco Charlton in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
52. Watch 52. 52. Hey, alert 3. Kill.
From the gun, here's Brissett. And he's going to go down again. Raekwon McMillan. The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Jakeem Grant back deep for Miami. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Get ready.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay in.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. It's a big play there for Miami. 49 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Watch the curve. Hard. 36. Watch out. What? Here we go.
Now it's Rosen. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
Alert.
On 3rd down, Drake. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Sanders' kick is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So not sure how they feel about that. They had golden field position to start the drive after the fumble recovery, but they went backward and then got 3.
Well, let's go from gold to silver, because the silver lining is they got the 3, right? You were talking about the golden field position. They didn't take advantage of it. That has to feel like a letdown.
You always stand ready to pounce. Always. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
Come on, fellas.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
We want it. Come to my world. Joker, 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 joker. Deuce, 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 deuce.
Brissett. And the grab by Croft. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these... He's checking. Crash.
Brissett on 1st down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Paris Campbell with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. And this is Parker, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Darius Leonard, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Rosen will throw. pressure comes, and down goes Rosen. Justin Houston able to record his 5th sack of the season. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means
the pressure gets to him again. Justin Houston in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
First down.
Hey, let's go. 3 bucks. And then Jim. Recon, 132 fighter. Flare. Alert.
From the gun, it's Rosen. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Alert. Hey, Foxtrot.
To throw is Rosen. It's caught. Smith. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
that was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field.
Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Slam. Check 55 to Mike. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Raekwon McMillan able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Watch the shoot.
Here's Brissett. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And this is going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
6-6. Pull it high. One down. Let's go. Check out 3. Check 26. Check 3 quarters. All right.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins 1st down. So that last play gives them a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Danico Autry Picks up his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Coming to you. 58.
Middle.
I got it. 58.
Right.
58.
Here's Rosen. Here he's got Grant. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Rosen now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
58, right over there.
Now Rosen. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Quincy Wilson with the INT. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
The Colts take over 1st and 10.
On first down, Mack. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mack. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
The tackle made by Eric Rowe.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Brissett, catch made here by Campbell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 16. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Toss play, it's Mack. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Check 55, Mike. I'm coming after you. Mike, 55. Shut up.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Brissett. Buying time to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Credit the sack to the safety, Rashad Jones. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. It's 3rd and long for Brissett. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt. Obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So the Colts now bringing the offense back onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll try to run it with Mack. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Go.
Now Rosen looking to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Grant. A gain of 6 there on first.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Check. Crunch. Hey, alert. Undercrush.
And now it's Rosen looking. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Rosen to throw again. And my goodness, another interception. Quincy Wilson with the INT, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Brissett now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking for the rookie Paris Campbell, and now it's 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Into the air once more, it's Brissett. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Looked like he tried it all there. Tried to use some physicality, right? Tried to use some footwork, some head fakes, but he was covered the entire way. Dogged in every step. That forced the incompletion. No separation at the end of the route.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. They go play action here on first down. Pressure comes and down goes Rosen. Give the sag to Kamogo-Ture. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Big stop. Alert, alert, alert.
Here's Rosen to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
The Colts take over first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Yeah, they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw is Brissett. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, fourth quarter. The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
That's right. 58, right over there, right over there. Your name on that. 58, right there. Quarter.
Now it's Rosen. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Darius Leonard make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. To try again after the sack. Rosen. And now look at him go. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Vincent Smith, 77 yards. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead.
You've got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Let it roll and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Taco Charlton, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. That one looks like he'll throw here. And the defense loses him. It's complete. He's at the 30, 20, 10, 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, 94 yards. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Vinatieri now for the point after. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score Colts 32, Dolphins 9.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches...
Pressure comes, and down goes Rosen. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Faking the give to Drake, now Rosen. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now a desperation throw deep down, and that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jakeem Grant, 83 yards. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands, he just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Brissett to throw on first. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Play action now. Brissett. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Taco Charlton. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and... Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Paris Campbell. His 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback.